coyote, deceiver, trickster, leg puller. None of those are names we would want for ourselves or our children. We wouldn't want them to go through life carrying the anchor of that name. Can you imagine your child on the first day of school? Hi, my name is Deceiver. Not exactly the introduction any parent would want for a child. However, that's exactly the weight Jacob carried on his shoulders for nearly 40 years. When he was born right after his twin brother, it was noted his little hand was holding on to his brother's heel. As a result, he got stuck with the name leg puller. That's in Genesis 25, verse 26. Whoever thought it would be a cute name didn't realize it was going to be an accurate description of his character. We could say he lived down to the name. We've been looking at Jacob's return to the promised land, and the last couple of studies have been about Jacob wrestling with an angel. Many people have speculated about who the man was, but God's prophet Hosea clarified. It was an angel. That's in Hosea 12, verses 3 and 4. This morning we want to return to that event to notice the real point, the conversation with the angel. The angel's power was obviously restrained because he didn't prevail, even after dislocating Jacob's hip. That's in Genesis 32, verse 25. Jacob was intensely determined to win this struggle and would not let go. Finally, the angel, tried to tap out. Dawn was breaking, and Jacob needed to cross the Jordan and face Esau. That's in verse 26. By this time, Jacob seemed to realize this was no ordinary man and refused to let go unless the man blessed him. Instead of ignoring the request, the angel asked for Jacob's name, forcing Jacob to utter that awful designation, deceiver. The angel granted Jacob's wish, and in the process gave him a new name that was far less humiliating than deceiver. In fact, it was a powerful name, Israel, verse 28. It meant one who strives and prevails with God. Now, instead of a deceiver, he is a victor. He had spent his whole life struggling with God and man and had come out on the other side a victor. It's interesting that afterward Jacob finally let go of the striving and began to fully trust and rely on God. It was as if the weight was finally off his shoulders and he could stop trying to live down to his name. For today's believers, there's a new name, Christian. If we will accept that name by the obedience of faith, we can let go and turn to God for salvation. There we have victory in Jesus. Well, how about you? Are you ready to let go of sin and turn to God to take on His Son's name? I hope so. Let me know if I can help you. Until tomorrow, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.